Well, some auctioneers, they sell cattle, others sell antiques, but one Sioux Falls man has found a unique calling, helping nonprofits raise millions of dollars. As you're about to see, Jonathan Larson's biggest talent isn't talking fast, it's getting people to open their hearts and their wallets. 800 people, one microphone, and one mission. Jonathan Larson isn't just selling auction items, he's selling excitement.
It's going to a great cause.
One bid at a time.
It's kind of like being a rock star, but not. But I get to be the guy who's up there fighting for every dollar for these kids, for these families, for whatever the organization is looking for.
15 years ago, Larson attended the St. Francis House banquet as a guest. Afterward, he introduced himself to Executive Director Julie Becker and suggested a few ideas to make the fundraiser even better. The partnership has lasted ever since.
He introduced this thing called Fund a Mission and a game called Heads and Tails and all these chicken auction and all of these fun things.
Heads and tails. Come on. Flip it. Heads.
So last year at our event, we increased 23% of what we raised the year before. And so it's just that continuing fine-tuning, the continue trying some things different.
Becker says Larson's biggest strength isn't just raising money. It's making everyone in the room feel like they matter.
Just rises the energy to a whole new level and engaging people and understanding that, you know, some people can give at a higher level and some people can't. And he acknowledges that, but he also embraces it and makes those individuals that give at the lower amount feel just as special as the ones who are able to give at a higher amount.
I'm 1600, now 17, 17, now 17.
These days, the family business is becoming exactly that. His wife and children help register guests. Amelia and Everett are getting comfortable on stage, while oldest son Elliot is a bid spotter.
He's pro. Like, he and the mayor, you know, he was going up to Paul Tenhaken a lot, you know, talking to him. Very confident when he's doing it. Like, he's the guy that's just like, he's all business.
At the last auction, daughter Phoebe took the microphone.
For the first time at 15 was able to auction an item off at St. Francis House. So that was full circle from when she was just a baby in a car seat at meetings with me to being on stage with me in front of like 800 people. That was surreal. That was one of the highlights of my career.
Last year alone, Larson says the events he worked for helped raise more than $7.5 million for charities. For him, every winning bid means another nonprofit has a chance to change someone's life. Now, auctioneers spend their careers asking for one more bid. Jonathan Larson is asking for something a little different. One more chance, one more meal, one more family finding help. Because when generosity fills a room, hope has a way of following. By the way, if you would like to see Jonathan Larson in action, he will be hosting the St. Francis House fundraiser auction on October 5th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center.